Have you ever needed to change an employee's details in Wave Payroll, but weren't sure where to start? Maybe an address changed, their tax information needs an update, or you just noticed a typo in their name. It's a common situation, and if you're not careful, it can lead to some big headaches down the road. Getting it right is crucial for accurate tax filings, correct paychecks, and keeping your employees happy. Today, we're going to walk through the entire process of editing employee information in Wave Payroll, step by step. We'll cover everything from simple contact changes to more complex adjustments, making sure you have all the tools you need to manage your team's data with confidence and ease. Let's start with the basics. The first thing you'll need to do is log into your Wave account. Once you're on your dashboard, you'll see a navigation menu on the left-hand side. Look for the Payroll section and click on it. This will take you to your main payroll dashboard. From here, you'll see an overview of your recent payroll runs, upcoming paydays, and a list of your employees. To get to the specific employee you need to edit, you can either click on their name directly from this list or navigate to the Employees tab at the top of the page. Clicking on the employee's name will open up their individual profile page. This profile page is your central hub for all information related to that employee. You'll see a summary of their pay history, tax documents, and most importantly, all the editable fields. The page is organized into several tabs, usually starting with Details, then Pay, and so on. We're going to focus on these tabs one by one, explaining what each section is for and how to make changes. The first tab, Details, is where you'll find the core personal information for your employee. This includes their name, address, phone number, and email address. Let's say an employee has moved and you need to update their address. You'll simply click the Edit button, which is usually a small pencil icon or a button labeled Edit Details. This will make all the fields editable. You can then click into the address field and type in the new street, city, state, and zip code. It's important to be accurate here, as this information is used for things like mailing out W-2s at the end of the year. Once you've made the change, be sure to click the Save button to lock it in. The system won't save your changes automatically, so that final click is crucial. The same process applies to updating their phone number or email address. These details are important for internal communication, so keeping them current is a good practice. Now, let's move on to something a bit more complex. Tax information. This is located under a separate tab, often called Taxes and Forms. This section is incredibly important because it dictates how much money is withheld from an employee's paycheck for federal, state, and local taxes. If a new employee hasn't completed their tax forms correctly, or if an existing employee needs to change their withholding allowances, this is where you'll do it. You'll see fields for their filing status, single, married filing jointly, etc., and the number of allowances they're claiming. To change these, you'll again look for the Edit button. A key thing to remember here is that you shouldn't just change this information without a signed, updated form from the employee, like a new W-4. The W-4 form is the official document an employee uses to tell you how to calculate their federal income tax withholding. Changing their withholding status without that official document could lead to major issues for them and for you during tax season. So always ask your employee to fill out a new W-4 form, sign it, and provide you with a copy before you make any changes in Wave Payroll. Once you have that new form in hand, you can confidently update the information in the Taxes and Forms section and save the changes. The new withholding settings will then be applied to the next payroll run. What about if you need to adjust their pay rate? This is a common need, whether it's for a raise, a new role, or simply to correct an initial entry. This information is typically found under the Pay tab. Here, you'll see the employee's current wage, whether it's an hourly rate or a salary. You'll also see their pay schedule, which determines how often they are paid, e.g., bi-weekly, semi-monthly. To change the pay rate, you'll again click the Edit button. Let's say you're giving an employee a raise from $20 an hour to $22 an hour. You'll simply change the number in the hourly wage field. You might also have the option to set an effective date for this change. This is a very useful feature. If the raise is effective from the beginning of the next pay period, You can set that date, and Wave will automatically apply the new rate for all hours worked from that point forward. It prevents you from having to remember to manually change it on a specific day. After you've made the adjustment, click Save to apply the new pay rate. Another important section you might need to edit is an employee's banking information for direct deposit. This is usually under a tab called Banking or Direct Deposit. It's critical to be extremely careful when making changes here. A single incorrect digit can send a paycheck to the wrong account, which can be a huge hassle to fix. When an employee wants to change their direct deposit information, they should provide you with a voided check or a direct deposit form from their bank, which includes their routing number and account number. You should double-check these numbers against the document they've given you. Once you're confident in the new numbers, you'll click Edit in the banking section, enter the new routing and account numbers, and save the changes. Some payroll systems, including Wave, might require you to re-verify the account details for security purposes, which is a great feature. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to money. Beyond the standard changes, there are a few other less common but still important edits you might need to make. For instance, what if an employee has a change in their legal name? This can happen due to marriage or other reasons. This change is crucial for things like W-2s and other legal documents. To change an employee's name, you'll go back to the Details tab, click Edit, and update their first and last name. Again, you should always have a legal document, such as a new social security card or marriage certificate, to support this change. This ensures all your records are accurate and legally compliant. What if you have to correct an error on a past paycheck? This is a different kind of edit and isn't done on the employee's profile page. Instead, you'll need to go into your payroll history. Find the specific payroll run that contains the error. Wave Payroll allows you to undo a payroll run in some cases, or it might require you to process a corrective payroll run. This is a more advanced topic, and the exact steps can vary, but the key takeaway is that you should not try to fix a past paycheck error by editing the employee's current information. That can lead to a whole new set of problems. Instead, go to the payroll run in question and follow the instructions to correct it, whether that's issuing a new check, voiding the old one, or creating a new payroll run just for the adjustment. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.